The 29-year-old seems to have been around forever, but this will be just his fourth ever Grand Prix assignment, and he's been overlooked repeatedly in Russia, overshadowed by those younger skaters.
We're just confused with Artur Gidchinsky.
Yes, exactly. He looks a lot like him.
Konstantin, had a couple of moments last year where he shone through. And you know what? If Yevgeny Plushenko does make a courageous comeback at the World Championships, this Grand Prix season could be this skater's chance to make some memories, maybe get a couple medals to show his kids. He's in tough competition.
Well, he thought about retiring briefly last season, but missed skating and says, I want a shot at the Olympic Games in Sochi.
How many skaters Russia will be able to send to the Olympics could be very important to someone like Konstantin. Short. See him winding up for triple axel. Actually, there wasn't much of a wind-up. Very quick release. Just going about his business in competition, not looking tense. Even though we got a 4-revolution jump planned at the other end of the rink. Very light takeoff. So much control.
And Kurt, 3 years ago, his coach forbid him from jumping so that he could work on his component side of skating. And it did work. He's now a more complete skater, but certainly, as we saw there, has the jumps.
Sometimes the skater just has that perfect takeoff, and you know that he's going to land it before he even pulls in. For example, I knew he was going to do that before he even pulled in.
Yeah.
Rushed that takeoff with that triple lutz. What Konstantin does is he doesn't give you anything to dislike him for. He's a very clean skater. He's not super polished, but his movements are very likable. A little bit of speed, some hot jumps. He's a good skater, but not a lot of flash.
Sure got a lot of heart to stick around this long in a sport. He's never been to the World Championships before, won his only Russian championship title at 27 years of age.
A little late in the music, but that quad toe, triple toe, put that on replay. I loved it. How about the gloves out there in Twitter world?
Well, that's a good reminder that you can join PJ live online. You can tell her what you think about the competition underway in Kent, Washington, Skate America. Join her at cbcsports.ca for all the live chatting and give us your thoughts on the gloves. Here's a look at some of the replays for Konstantin Menshov.
It's interesting. He doesn't use his left arm at all. Sort of goes against the grain of thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. His shoulders were down before he takes off. His core doesn't twist at all. He just simply rotates on the axis. And when you do that, things get really easy. If your upper body goes before your lower body, which is possibly what happened there, It's easy to pop a triple into a double.
His best ever Grand Prix result was a 6th place finish. That was last year at the Cup of Japan.
It's kind of looking at a lesson of you might as well wear your hair long while you have it, I guess, right?
And there's a 1-point deduction, and we'll give him a short program score of around 73 points and put him for the moment into first place at Skate America.